So lately I've been using my phone a lot less than I used to. And this is because I was getting a bit tired of all the content and all the low value noise on the internet and social media. And so I deleted most of my social media apps and I installed a minimalist phone app called Dumb Phone. And what I gained from it was that I got a lot more simplicity and a lot more focus and clarity in my life. So in this video I want to explain how you can remove yourself from the noise and benefit from this and gain more focus and clarity. So social media and television and all these things, they all have their benefits because you can build an online presence, you can become a creator, and you can connect with people all over the world, and you can share your work. But it also comes with its downsides, and that's because we aren't really taught things about consuming, and many people experience information overload, and they consume so much content that their lives begin to change in a bad way. And so I think you need to become aware of this problem, and you need to embrace digital minimalism, which means that you create more balance in your life and that you reduce the amount of content that you consume. Because, to be honest, you don't really need 95% of the content that you consume. We all think that if we want to learn something new, that we should consume content in order to learn it. This is also taught in schools by reading books and watching videos. But you really learn the most by doing. Just like I did when I started this YouTube channel. I didn't know anything about creating videos and doing video editing and creating thumbnails. But I learned by creating videos, and I learned every time I created a new one. And so, in order to embrace digital minimalism, you can experiment with things like installing a minimalist app, or deleting social media apps, or reading a book in the evening instead of watching television. Because digital minimalism equals minimalism in general. All the companies in today's world, they all advertise online, and everything happens on the internet and on social media. And so if you're less exposed to these channels and you're less exposed to social media and the internet, then you're also less exposed to their products and their services, which means that you embrace more minimalism in general. And that can create a lot of freedom because you are not trapped in consumerism and in buying stuff, and you have more freedom to do the things that you love to do, and you have more time to do it. And with this, you really need to find your own rhythm. So what worked for me was installing a minimalist phone app, deleting some of my social media apps, and watching less television. But for you, that can be totally different, and you really should experiment with this. But the most important thing is that you become aware of this problem, and that you try to strive for a more healthy approach. Because it gives you more, you become more present if you use your phone less. You have more focus, more clarity, and more time to spend doing the things that you love and with the people you have a good relationship with. So it all begins with the first step, and so try this week to delete some of your apps or experiment with this. Try to install a minimalist phone app and see what works for you. It might be a bit weird in the beginning. You might feel the urge to grab for your phone, but you can really get used to it. And once you get used to it, you have more peace and more stillness. And you have more time for the things that you love. So I'm Mart, and I'll see you in the next video.